Hello all. Thanks for joining. Amanda here today from Empower House. I have such a burning question inside of me today. And my burning question for you is, do you have an all or nothing mindset? And if you have this mindset, are you proud of this mindset? I'm going to guess yes. I'm going to guess you have a lot of pride with this mindset, because usually this mindset is intended to motivate people to achieve the goals that they have set for themselves. But if you have joined me today and you have this mindset, I'm here to challenge you and to tell you differently. And more than that, more than just to tell you differently, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should kick that mindset to the curb. Get rid of it, people. It's not serving you. Before I get into my 5 reasons, what is an all or nothing mindset? Well, this all or nothing mindset, it's very extreme. It's very black or white. It's very absolute. It's very matter of fact. So you're either succeeding or you're failing, right? Things are either good in your life or they're bad. It doesn't allow for any sort of gray area. And if you've lived life just a little bit, you know there's a lot of gray to life, right? So that said, let's get started. What is reason 1? Reason 1 is this mindset is just way too rigid. It doesn't allow for flexibility. It's almost like a diet, right? It doesn't adapt to your lifestyle. And there's just a lot of unforeseen things that happen to us. But let's say as an example that I had carved 60 minutes out of my day today to work out, and something got thrown my way that I didn't anticipate. And so now I only have 20. The all or nothing mindset says, just don't work out. Just don't work out. Quit. Just don't work out. When we all know 20 minutes would serve me. 20 minutes is better than 0, right? It's better than 0. 2, this all or nothing mindset makes it way too easy to quit on ourselves. So as an example, if I'm not going to be the best on the team, then why should I join the team anyways? Or if I can't hit first and I get second, then I should just quit. I'm not good enough. If I can't break that record or get MVP, then I suck, right? That's what your brain's telling you. You suck. And that's a sucky feeling. No one wants to feel like they suck. That's what's happening in this process. So it just makes it way too easy to quit on ourselves, which doesn't have us achieving the goals that we set out for ourselves, right? Reason 3, this all or nothing mindset does not allow for us to think through alternatives to some problems or different situations, right? Alternative solutions. So as an example, let's say you have a goal. And with that goal, you have mapped out a step-by-step process on how to get to that goal or a strategy. And if you did that, awesome, putting the work in. And let's say you went through the process. You went through the step-by-step process, you went through the strategy, and you didn't meet expectations. Well, your brain would say you failed. And not only would you say you failed, then you would say you suck. And what did we just talk about? It sucks to hear you suck, right? But the appropriate mindset would be, if you remove that all or nothing, would be to reflect, right? This all or nothing mindset doesn't give you an opportunity to reflect and see what worked and what didn't work and try again. And failure is only if you stop at not hitting what you achieved, right? Failure is just stopping. And an all or nothing mindset, going back to the previous, it makes it so easy to quit on ourselves. And we need that opportunity to reflect and see what's working and what's not. It's part of the process, folks. It's part of the process. Reason 4, there are just less celebrations in this all or nothing process. And let me be real. I like to celebrate. This girl likes to party. Who doesn't like to celebrate? I love a good celebration. And in an all or nothing mindset, there's just way less celebrations. As an example, let's say you want to run your first marathon and you don't run. That's a hard process, but you can do it. And sometimes the hardest step is just the first step. And in this game, it might be just putting your socks and your shoes on. And if you did that today, that's a celebration. That's a win. You recognize that effort. And if tomorrow you put your socks and shoes on and then you open the door and step outside, that's a celebration. That's a win. And in your first block or your first lap, let's say you jogged/walked, or let's say you walked. That's a celebration. You know why? Because you're lapping everyone on the couch, and that's a win. And I'm about all the wins, because you know what? When we recognize those wins are what push us and motivate us to keep on going. They build the momentum to achieve those goals. And that's what we're here, folks. We're here to achieve the goals that we set for ourselves. We're here to stretch ourselves. We're here to develop ourselves, right? So, fourth reason why you should nix this mindset is there are just less celebrations, and everyone loves to celebrate. Reason 5, last but not least, is this mindset does not take into consideration self-sabotage. And if this is the first time you're hearing this, folks, get prepared. When you're trying to achieve something new, when you're trying to implement change, self-sabotage is coming after you. It's a part of the process. It's something our brain does. And if you know how to look out for it, you can dodge it, you can avoid it, but it's coming for you, that's for sure. The 2 most common self-sabotage that I kind of see working with my clients is, 1, they self-sabotage because of a control aspect. They want to control something, and it's easier to control their failure than to let failure happen to them. Another reason is this familiarity sense. It feels better to have consistency rather than contentment. There's this interesting, reassuring feeling with maybe being exploited, mistreated, or feeling overwhelmed when it's what we're used to and all we know. In the next video or another video, I'll get deeper into self-sabotage. But my point is the all or nothing mindset, it does not take into consideration self-sabotage. And if self-sabotage knocks you down in the process, freaking get back up and try again. If it hits you again, get back up again. You can do it. You have the power to overcome and keep on moving. But a lot of the time when self-sabotage happens, we just quit. Again, all or nothing makes it way too easy to quit on ourselves, folks. And we're not here to quit today. So if you have this mindset, kick it to the curb. That said, if there are any ahas or appreciations from this video, let me know. Always open to feedback as well. You can drop a comment, leave a DM. Till next time.